Okay, what's up? Um, this is gonna be my first YouTube video, and I'm trying to brainstorm names of the segments I'll do, or what to call the channel. And right now it's raining and it's the perfect time of night, dusk, so I was thinking discussions at dusk, but I don't know, it's in progress. But I just figured I'd make a channel for this summer because I have never been one to really love summer like other people do. Not a big beach person. I prefer the mountains, somewhere more secluded. That's just me. I understand everybody's absolutely in love with the beach. But I feel like the summer can get really boring really fast, especially as it's June 14th. Not even halfway through, not even a third way through, and I'm already bored out of my mind. Especially on a day like this where it's raining, which are my favorite days. I love to be in my room. I love listening to music and movies, but I also desperately need a creative outlet. I love drawing, but it makes me really mad when it's not good. And I thought this would be fun to kind of document and be able to look back on, just talk about things. This is my microphone that I got from Urban Outfitters, and it's so cute. It says news. Unfortunately, I did test it out on my computer and there's nothing to it, but I really love it, so I'm gonna keep using it even if it's just for show. Okay. A few things about me. My name is Madeline Ann Connor, and my middle name Ann is without an E, just A-N-N, and it's my great-grandmother's first name. So, kind of an heirloom, generational name, you know. I'm currently 16, and I'm in high school. I'm a Pisces. Let's see, going into my junior year, try not to give too much away here. I have a good relationship with my family. I don't have a friend group per se, but I have 2 or 3 ride or die best friends that I love so much. But part of being bored during summer all the time is because of my own personal insecurity and fear that I ask them to hang out so much. I can't bring myself to ask them anymore because how am I going to ask the same 3 people to hang out every single day? I just feel like they're going to hate me after 2 weeks. It's okay. Another thing is I love painting my nails because I play softball, so I can't really have actual nails, even though I just got some for the beach. I did just take them off because I had a tournament and I painted them, so I don't like having bare nails, and I'm really liking that thunder. I'm really liking this color. It's like a purple raspberry. I don't know what to call it, but I got a sweatshirt in that color too. It's kind of my color of the spring/summer. Speaking of spring/summer, Charli XCX, her new song, Spring Summer 26. Here's what I have to say. I love Charli XCX so much. Another fun fact about me, I would marry Charli XCX. I absolutely am in love with her, and in the show Overcompensating, one of the characters, Haley, Charli XCX comes, and she's like, she just doesn't know, but we would be best friends if she talked to me. That's exactly how I feel. That is exactly how I feel. We would be best friends. She just doesn't know. She just doesn't know. And I love a lot, most of her work. So far this album, nothing amazing. I was expecting a little bit more, but also coming after Brat, it'd be so hard to top that. So hard to come back after that. My favorite album, though, is How I'm Feeling Now. And her Wuthering Heights album was so good, and I feel like nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it, because all of the focus was on the movie, which I haven't seen yet. I bet it's great, but nobody seems to be talking about the album, which I would say is better, even though I haven't seen the movie yet. So, don't kill me, but that album deserves so much more praise than it's gotten so far. So, on that note, favorite artists: Charli XCX, Joe, like DJO, also known as Joe Keery, also known as Steve Harrington. Going to see him July 12th. So excited. Third, I would say Mitski. I say those are my top 3 because I feel like they cover the 3 genres that describe my life. We have Mitski, who is kind of my more mellow, somber, sad, gloomy girl. Then we have Charli XCX, who's the queen of hyperpop. Makes me feel like a baddie every time I turn her on. And Joe is kind of my comfort artist. He's just a stable, constant, amazing artist. I feel like his albums, I know them front to back, so good. I constantly jump back and forth between answers when I think about if I would choose to live without movies or music if I had to. Currently, I believe that I would pick to live without movies, even though movies are probably my favorite and I might love them more than music. But music is so versatile and can go with so many things and set the mood for absolutely everything. You can listen to music while you're at the grocery store, while you're doing homework, while you're at a club, you're at a party, in your bed. Like, it's everywhere. I don't know what I would do without music. I feel like even soundtracks make a movie. They set the tone for what scene is about to happen next, what the character is feeling. It can tell you a lot. So I do think that you can have music without movies, but music is so important to movies. I feel as though you do need music for movies. Sorry, but I do currently like music more. But I am not very musical. I have rhythm, don't get me wrong, and I used to be a dancer. I can dance. People who don't have rhythm kind of piss me off just a little bit. Because what do you mean you can't clap to the beat? But that's different. That's a different discussion. But I don't play an instrument. I've tried to teach myself piano so many times. I'm such a perfectionist. If I don't get it right within the first week, if I can't play Beethoven's Ninth or whatever it's called, then I'm pissed. And I quit. Really unfortunate of me. But it's not like I'm a quitter. I play a sport. I'm good at it. I do well in school. Just can't with that piano, dude. Pisses me off. Makes me so mad that I can't. There's something about it. My fingers can't do. If I try and do something with this hand at the same time while I'm doing something with this hand, something in my brain won't allow me to do it. Try to do little exercises on TikTok. Still doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of what my... Oh, yeah. So I do like music more than movies right now because it's more prominent in my life. But if I had to go into a field, I would go more into the movie field. Because I'm not very musical. I like writing lyrics, but I can't come up with a chorus or a bridge. They're more just poems. Can't play an instrument. But I would die to become a film director. That would be my dream job. For sure. By far. Film director. If I can stand in the same room as Sofia Coppola, dream come true. Dream come true. Immediately, my life would be complete, actually. That would be the dream. I was planning on talking about film for another video, so we'll just dabble in it in this one, but don't worry, another one all about my 4 favorite films, Letterboxd. It's coming, don't you worry. And also a segment of me rating albums top to bottom and talking about them, albums that I've listened to front to back in my vinyl collection. There's a lot that's going to be happening. I don't know how often I'm going to post videos, kind of whenever I feel like it. This one's 11 minutes so far, and it's just me talking. So it's going to be pretty boring. The Knicks won last night. Wow. Absolutely electric. You can feel it through the screen. Can't believe they came back in. They came back in the fourth quarter. 15 points down 15 points in the third quarter, brought it back fourth quarter, just like the fourth game. I would say that the fourth game was a little more exciting and fun to watch, but the fifth game, obviously it was for the championship. Jalen Brunson absolutely carried the whole team. I don't think Hart helped once. Maybe he did. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to him enough, but every time I saw him get the ball, he would either miss a shot or he wouldn't pass it when he should have, and he was just flailing on the ground if someone touched him. Like that fourth, I get it that he straightened his elbow when pushing him, but he didn't have to fling himself to the ground like he did. Neither did Wemby. I don't think it's respectable to do that. It is for a free throw, so maybe it is. I don't know too much about basketball, but I know that I was rooting for the Knicks, and I know that the Knicks won. Let's go. Pretty great game. Jalen Brunson definitely deserves it. I thought the Spurs were good. Maybe the better team technically, like with their consistency and what's the word I'm looking for? Just like having a routine and not making too many errors. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I do believe the Knicks won because they had more heart, because of their team and because of their fans. I don't see a lot on TikTok about Spurs fans going crazy, but I do see it for the Knicks. New York City, what a time to be alive, especially if you live in New York. Oh my gosh, I would die to be there right now. The amount of FOMO I feel is through the roof. Also, this top, I'm wearing it with jeans right now, but this was actually the dress that I wore for my birthday. If I know you and you came to my birthday, then you recognize this dress. I wore this dress in a light pink wig, and it was absolutely baddie. So cute of me. But I didn't like the dress anymore, so I cut it and I made it into a top, and I think I'm going to wear it to the Joe concert. Also, it's not just Joe, it's Joe is opening for Tame Impala. I love Tame Impala so much, but I am going because of Joe. My parents got it. That was my 16th birthday gift, was to go see Joe. I'm so excited. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to know about me that's important. I play softball, just made varsity this year. Super excited. I also play travel ball. I've played travel for 6 years now. 7 years now. And I'm on the golf team. That's pretty much it. On a surface level, this video kind of shows who I am. Yeah, a lot more fun videos to come. Most likely just gonna be me talking even more. But yes. Okay. Peace out. Oh. I don't know where that came from. Okay, bye.